What's up, guys? Again, this is Scotty. Welcome to the latest edition of the Poor Scotty vlogcast or podcast, whatever we're calling it. We're live in the studio. Like I said, studio within a studio. Yeah, you can see how fancy we are. We got the background. We got the green screen that's taped up by Gorilla Glue. Because I saw a video. Like, if it can hold up hair, maybe it's gonna hold up my wall. So so good. The taste's been doing really well. Of course, I'm sitting in my fancy chair. Guys, look at this, man. You know, you're making it when you're sitting like this, so that's good. Also, no AC, no heat, so I've been using my beanie, keep me warm. Been using the we wear wool socks. All I got is this fancy shirt. You got some other shirt. That one got so bad I had to switch it. So yeah, we're doing good. So again, we're filming today. I figured I would put something up here because people have been asking me. They've been asking me, Scotty, as a highly successful unemployed person, what are your tips? What are your secrets to success? What's the secret sauce that has gotten you this amazing, spacious place? And so, I know we talked a little bit about it last podcast. We talked about doing what you love, focusing in on it, and then ignoring the haters. And so, this week, I'm gonna tell you guys the real success, the real secret to success, and that is buying doggy coins, DOGE. I call them DOGE, but people will call them dog. People can tell you the other cryptocurrency. They're gonna tell you to buy Bitcoin and Lithium and nickel or friggin' gas or nitro or TikTok. Those coins, but they're all no. The real one is the star making, mem making Doja Cat coin. I mean Dogecoin. So it's gonna make you a lot. I put like $1,000 into it. They're like a nickel. So I think nickel at 1,000. I think that's gonna give me like 10,000 shares, dude. And when that gets to like 6 cents, my 6 cents is gonna kick in. We're gonna sell it and I'm gonna make a bunch of money, dude. What's up? I'm gonna be rich, bitch. And then who knows? I might be able to afford a 1-bedroom here. Sorry. I'm gonna pick my nose. Yeah, because that's how we do this. Because people, as a serial entrepreneur, they want you to like. They won't hold you down. They want to box you in. But you know what? You don't let them do that. You don't. And so another thing I discovered is because as a influencer of the poor and a serial entrepreneur, also as a comedian, you got to go out there. You got to do businesses. So I got some really good ideas. I'm excited about some really quick scheme. I think they're gonna make me rich. Not necessarily quick schemes, but I think they're gonna be really awesome. So the first one is where I'm gonna be renting luxury vehicles to people. So I got this hookup where my buddy downtown, he works for the arena. So obviously when all the athletes, they're inside, they're playing, obviously, the NBA games, Major League Baseball, the football. So while they're playing, I actually rent their vehicles out because he gives me a hookup, and so for like 2 hours, people can, drive, like Chris Paul's friggin' Maserati or Devin Booker's friggin' Lamborghini, because they don't know. I mean, they're playing the game. They don't, they're not gonna know. And then as soon he lets me like, oh hey man, they're in the locker room. So as soon as they're and then So they return the car, and I've been doing good so far. I've made at least $200, so it's a solid. I don't think it go. I don't think it go wrong, dude. I think NBA, holler at me. I got. I'll come to every arena. And athletes, yeah. I mean, I'll get. Obviously it's your car. If you want in on the action, I got you. You let me know. I'll hook. I got. Obviously you're hooking me up. I got to hook you up. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. That's how it works. So. I'm just. That's not real. That's not real. Because someone's gonna see this like, oh my gosh. Yes. Again, I want to emphasize this is a parody. I just do this to kind of poke fun at all the influencers out there. So please don't take any of this seriously. It's 100% just me goofing off. But no, yeah, I do actually. I am in my studio. This is actually the background I use, obviously. These are my PJs. Just want to let everyone know. But this shirt, actually, if you guys want to buy this shirt for real, so you can buy the shirt online. Not this worn out. And if you want this one, I'll accept bids. Highest bid gets the shirt. Runner-up gets me. So choose wisely. I love that joke. All right. But no, this beanie, So I don't want to get in trouble. People are like, he said he's taking NBA players' cars and renting them. Although that would be a solid. I think that would be a solid idea, though, wouldn't it? Just take, if athletes were cool with that, while they're playing, they make a little extra money, just borrow their cars. Like street race, that'd be pretty cool. So again, guys, welcome to this is the Poor Scotty episode dose. We're filming this from my phone. Because my phone films better. Because I have an old Vio laptop that probably matches the quality of this, so I wanted to up the quality this week. So like I said, we're kind of riffing a little bit. But no, this week's been good. You guys want to know what your boy Scotty's been up to? I've been up to no good. Been doing some comedy. Getting in trouble. Trying to make people laugh and all the good stuff. So, but I'm learning a lot of things about myself. So I'm learning, if I can get serious for a second. I look like a homeless guy, but to install some crazy. If I can get just serious for one moment here. Okay, all right. Now that I got that seriousness out of the way, it's been a good week. Like I said, I did invest a little bit in some cryptocurrency this week. I'm a baller on a budget, so it wasn't like a big. I put like a little bit of money into some crypto, so hopefully make a little skrilla, as we say back in the days. A little skrilla, a little cash money, homie. We'll see. And then also, I've been doing some mics. Like I said, I do comedy locally. Been having a lot of fun with it. I got this bit I love, man. Again, I'm religious. A lot of people know I'm Mormon. Now we're actually real phrase is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So I'm a member of that. As you can tell, I'm their most handsome. I'm the face of the franchise. They're like, they're telling me on the billboards. Yeah. Well, the movie coming out. There's this movie coming out on Netflix. I probably. Yeah, they were gonna put me. I probably shouldn't say I'm the face of that movie. I'm just joking, man. Sorry. Again, I'm a comedian. This is a parody podcast. I'm just gonna kind of, mess around with it. So I just want to emphasize that because I do say some silly stuff. Yeah. So Mormons and murderers. I was one of the suspects when they realized I couldn't have done it because I was the '80s. I was a 3-year-old kid unless I was a 3-year-old mastermind. but the salamanders made me do it. I don't know. I think I saw a little bit of the the, uh, the preview of that. No, but I actually remember that whole thing when I think I was a little kid, like 7 or I know it was little, but I remember Time because it was on the Time magazine. They were talking about us and these documents that said like the church like salamander lizard people or something. It's crazy, but the church obviously came back and we they said it was false, but it'll be interesting to see what this Netflix documentary talks about it because it's one of those things. Again, and then I found out. Yesterday. I was speaking with some elderly people in my hot tub in my gym, and I didn't realize I'm part of the Illuminati. I didn't know that. Did you guys know? Mormons. They said that we're part of the Illuminati, and dude, it cracked me up. I was like, like, you see me, this guy? Like, if you think I was part of a successful, I mean, unless they like, hey Scott, we need you to act like a poor guy. We're gonna get you in trouble. We're gonna serve some controversy for you. We're gonna make you a comedian. We're gonna make you poor, but under the guise of the naughty, as I call them. But yeah, so I'm like, that's kind of crazy. I mean, and then they're talking like Scientology stuff. It was so that I actually met Scientologists. That was the first time yesterday, and sorry, I'm gonna open my ears. No, it was. I'm not gonna lie. You Scientology people are weird, and this is coming from a guy from a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I with what I believe, I know it sounds strange, but these people were like weird, like super, like we're half lizard people from Neptune, and we flew in. Our Cleons, or I don't know what the hell they're called, the Cleons or whatever. And this one guy said he had 675 past lives, and he remembered them all. But to be fair, he looked like George Lucas, so it could have been George Lucas's brother I was like talking to, and he's like, dude, I was in this, 24-foot tall pod, and it launched me 34 miles into the Earth's atmosphere from Venus. It unthawed me out here, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like I said, I thought I was crazy, like our beliefs. I believe, Joe Smith as a 14-year-old, he had questions about what was the right faith, right religion. And so, we believe that he read in James, 3:5. Anybody who lacks wisdom, ask God, who will give it unto all liberally, right? And so, he prayed in the woods, and then God, the Father, and Jesus appeared to him, told him that none of the religions at that time in the 1800s were true, and that he would be the one that would help usher in a brand new era. Christianity, the proper Christianity. So I know that sounds strange. Again, I get it. For 30 years as an actual member, I get it. I was born in the church, but I didn't get baptized till I was 11 because parents. That was part of the divorce agreement with my mom and my dad. My mom was like, Scotty has to get baptized in a hot tub in the middle of a non-denominational church first. Once he does that, we'll let him join your church. And so, but I'll tell you guys in my conversion story, maybe a little bit later or another time. But like I said, so I do. I believe my church 100%. So, but I talk about being the bad boy Mormonism, and I poke fun as much as I can. There's certain things where I won't, not because it's not taboo or not because I don't want to. It's just I'm really big on being. I don't ever want to be sacrilegious to anybody, anyone's faith, whether it's mine. If you're Jewish, if you're Christian, if you're Muslim, I try not to be too. I don't want to be too. Especially if stuff I don't know. I don't want to come across like I'm poking fun of people. In a mean-spirited way, like with me, I tease about the whole being the Mormon Bachelor, things like that, but yeah, so it's just crazy. So yeah, they're talking about all this stuff. Excuse me. And I was like, but you can see the crazy in their eyes, but they're like in their 70s, you know, these people, they're like my parents' age, so I didn't want to I don't want to shoot down their conspiracy theory. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if, but it tripped me out though, because I was kind of thinking about it, and then I went and took a swim, and I'm like, dude, I like swimming. I could be a reptile. Maybe I really am part frog, part human. I'm Kermit the Frog here. I'm part human, part. I'm an Irish man. I can't do. I try to do impressions. They suck. Now I'm wearing, guys. I'm also wearing this beanie not because I'm cold. I got the stupid thing in my head. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. We're friends now. What the hell is this, guys? Look, I'm scared. You guys don't. Don't stare at that too long. You're gonna freaking go blind. What is this on my face, guys? What is that? I just get it random. I get these random. Is that what, dude? Honestly, like I don't do drugs or I don't do meth, but I always hear about meth people. Like they get the weird, stuff on their heads. Is that what? Is that? Do they get stuff like this? These little, because dude, I don't want them. So I don't know if it's I don't know. I have no idea what that is. Sorry, you guys got to look at it. Also, I just want to hide it. Like, no, don't look at my head. Yeah, whatever. I'm ugly regardless. Yeah, so, perfect shot, dude. So, like I said, man, I just want to jump on. This is I don't know. These episodes, I don't know how long I want to make them, because obviously, everybody loves me talking to myself forever. But I just want to come on, dude. So, talk a little bit with you guys. Do some. Like I said, my week's going. Like I said, did some shows with some friends this week, which was good. I'm gonna be working. I have a friend of mine, my buddy Jeff's coming in from Ohio, so I may be doing more shows in my buddy JP's club in March and April, which would be dope. Then I got my shows. I got a few shows coming up. Not really many. Again, it's just kind of my situation out here in Phoenix is just. I like it, but. No, I just feel like I'm hitting my ceiling here. No one. Again, and it's my fault. When you like, sometimes I can be too honest. My honesty kind of has cost me a little bit here locally, and also, like I said, I don't do myself any favors sometimes too. Sometimes I can be a little bit too honest, and I realized this week on social media. So there's a couple things going on. Of course, everybody knows about the Chris D'Elia thing, where he obviously came out saying like he's a sex addict. The total BR, the BS PR thing. Like, yeah, I'm addicted. I did this therapy. I was silent. I'm a sex addict, and I can't help myself. I had a weird fetish of only wanting to hook up with 17-year-old girls. I'm 35. Yeah. Like I think he's been sincere, and. To give him the benefit of the doubt, man, it's, obviously, he admitted that, made some mistakes. What he did was wrong. It's so gross. I don't care. Here's the thing. You should never, ever date somebody half your age. I know there's a few, and it seems as comedians, we weirdly like to date girls younger than us by a lot, whether in half the year age. In certain situations it's different. Everybody is, because there's comedian friends of mine that are dating younger girls, and so I mean they're legal. They're not like dating 15-year-old chick. I wouldn't stand for like, dude, that's gross. Like if you're, I'll put it this way, if I'm 41, so if I was dating an 18-year-old right now, I would want everybody to be like, that's gross, and would immediately stop being my friend. Like, just, I would be, yes, do it. Because this is net. Even like last night I did trivia, and so now I always talk with everybody after the shows, and so there's a group of girls that they won the second place prize, which was a $25 gift card and a couple tickets next door to the Improv, where because I work at Walkstar, I'm their trivia host. So Thursday night's trivia. Come hang out with this ugly, handsome dude. You can win $50 and a couple tickets to the Improv for 4 people, or you can win a $25 gift card and a ticket. Maybe you see me. Maybe you see funnier people. It could happen. So, but after, I give everybody their gift card, and then I take pictures, right? Um, but the group, they're celebrating this girl's birthday, and she was just turning 21. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's, it's being friendly. I'm not, because they're too young. Like, it's weird. Once I'm like, oh yeah, these are college kids. I just don't. I treat them like it's my niece and nephews. I'm just like, they're like, just talk to them. Like, hey, okay, cool, man, awesome. And one of the friends I saw, I don't know if she caught me seeing this, but I saw her kind of looking like, oh, shit, this guy, because I said I'm 41, right? So I think she's like, oh, sugar daddy. I'm like, you don't realize, man. This is you don't want this. This is, I'm gonna be honest. Although, but then I thought about it. Like, I think I know why older dudes, right, like comedians, or even okay, now this is where I'm gonna be walking in controversial territory. So again, just want to emphasize, these are just my opinions. Don't get mad at me. I'm coming into an emotional argument with logic, so I know it's gonna just make people seem weird. But I figured it out, because younger girls are, and I think that's why these guys like these younger girls, is that they're easier to date. Like, there's no. I think they like the control, obviously. These are men that want control, mainly. And, that's why they groom them. But date these young girls, all you gotta do is you gotta give them clothes and food. Right? You buy them a nice wardrobe at TJ Maxx, dude, and like, you get them Chipotle, you're good. Right? Whereas the women that I'm dating, because I date women and like actual women, like adult women. So every girl, so even now it's, I think like 30. I'm like, 30 would be, even for me, 30 is crazy. Like, that's really crazy young. So, but 30 is probably like, we're the minimum. That would be like the youngest, man. Unless a girl like 28 maybe. Like I said, because I just think of it. I'm like, I can't date someone who can't get my references. Like. Because again, I use a lot of in the old 90s and even 2000s, man. It's probably so I use a lot of pop references that were, if they're like, it's like a deer in the headlight and they're kind of scratching their head. It's like, I need someone who can at least kind of understand my pop references, or if I can explain, like, oh, okay, I get it. But so, anyways, so the ones that, because again, I'm a comedian, man. I'm just starting out, dude. So I need a girl that's going to be able to support my wacky dreams. I want to be funny and entertaining and all that stuff. So this guy, I need all the attention I can get. Dude, don't look at my eye. Oh no! Right. So this guy needs all the attention he can get. So basically, that's the thing. So here's the thing. So I think that's why I couldn't date a younger girl. It's not worth it. It's just not worth the headaches, dude. Especially with what's going on with me recently. Yes, especially after recently the things that have gone on with me, I'll never date anyone young. It's not worth it. But again, so the Crystalia thing, my hot takes, as my nose is itchy, is what he did was wrong and gross. I want to emphasize that. Gross and wrong. I don't care how old you are. Don't go after kids. And that's what he was doing. He was going after these little underage kids, and he came like, oh, I didn't realize it. It's weird. I didn't really. It's like I knew something felt different when we were hooking up, and I'm like, I just thought she was, inexperienced. Just don't do that, man. Honestly, it's bad. Don't ever. So like I said, I couldn't date a girl half. So So if you cut half my age, so like 20, 21 right now, like, yeah, it would be so weird. I mean, I look young, so I mean, it wouldn't look weird us being together probably, but just, because what do you talk about, dude? That's the thing, is I don't, what do you talk about to kids nowadays? Because when I was 21, and if I, and again, when I was in my late 20s, I was hooking up with the cougars, girls in their 40s and stuff. Um, but I could relate to those people because it was like near my parents' age. So again, my brothers, my parents' ages. So like I mean, I could. So like anyone, it's weird. I can relate to older people easier now than I can relate to people. So I can relate to people 20 years older than me easier than I can to people 20 years younger than me. So if you put me in a room with anyone from, let's see, you put me in a room with a 62-year-old, 52-year-old, 42 almost, a 32, and a 22-year-old, I would be able to relate to everybody except for that 22-year-old. I would try. I'm like, oh, so Fortnite, what's that on TikTok? What's that all about? Like, I don't know. Like, I legitimately would be like, just, I'd have no idea. I'd be like a fish out of water. I'd have no idea what to tell them. But yeah, so there's that. So yeah, don't. And people give me a lot of crap about mistakes that I've made myself in dating and whatever, and I understand that. But my opinion has always been, I love women, and I love kids, not in that way, but like I want to see them protected. Like, every women and children should be protected at all costs. I fully believe that with all my heart. Some people may not believe that about me, but it's one of those things that it hurts when I see that people get hurt. I don't like when I see people being harmed, or women and children being harmed. It's not, nothing hurts me more, nothing angers me more, especially when I see kids being hurt. Like I will, if I saw someone hurting a kid, just know that I'm gonna hurt them. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You can, this is recorded, you can take that to the bank. If I ever saw someone hurting a kid, I would hurt them. Enough to where someone's gonna have to call me and hurt me, or pull me off of them. Because little kids kids can't defend themselves against adults. That's what makes me mad. Women at least can kind of fight off. Not saying you should, but I'm saying when it comes, kids are the ones that are more vulnerable. Women are also vulnerable, but women and kids and animals. Those are three I care the most about. I always give myself. I always walk a tightrope, Scott. You walk a tightrope, dude. Poor Scotty. That's why he calls that, because poor Scotty just needs to. Yeah. So the advice this week is, love your neighbors. Scientology people are weird. Mormons, members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we're a little bit crazy, but we're cool. Your boy Scotty, I'm your favorite. And protect the women and children, man. Make sure that they're our future. So without women, we don't get children, man. And without children, we don't have a future. So protect both at all costs. And I'll leave you guys here with one final thing. I got my cards today, which is cool. I got my business cards, so I'll be passing those out. In fact, you guys ready for a little exclusive? Let's show you guys the card. I'm so excited, guys. This is the card, man. This is what you'll be seeing. Your boy, if I can freaking... Oh my gosh, this is how good these cards are. So this is the card, guys. Bam. With my info and what's up? Logo alert. Yay. So be on the lookout for that. I'll be passing those out, man. Be on the lookout for those cards. Again, you can follow me here on YouTube, obviously. You can follow me on my Instagram at ScottyBeFunny. Facebook's also ScottyBeFunny. Or the Weight Swag. Scott Wade, America's Goofball. So, and with that, man, we're going to be out here. So have a good day.